Hey, how's it going, guys, and welcome to Wolf Nation. My name is Mo, and today we watched Death Note episode 30. So last time, guys, on Death Note. So yeah, last episode, Light, with the help of Misa, was able to figure out who exactly had the Death Note and where they were located at. He had her look over the database of known Mafia members, and when she found someone who didn't have a lifespan, then she knew that person had the Death Note. Sido, he was there. He found out the information when they found out the information, and he went to try to get his Death Note back. Mello and the others, they saw, Sido. They freaked out. For some reason, Sido decided to actually listen to Mello, which I found a little strange, but he did like chocolate, so maybe he had a similar deal to Ryuk. But anyways, Light, he called as Kira, or he had actually Misa do it. Anyways, Kira called Chief Yagami, telling him that I know where the Death Note's gonna be, and I know how you can get there, and I'll actually prove myself by giving you my Death Note. So the chief, still feeling guilty after trading the Death Note for his daughter, he said there's no other choice but for me to get the Shinigami eyes. That way I can find out Mello's real name and take him down. Everyone protested against it. Even Light acted like he was protesting against it, but Chief made up his mind. And then they made it to the base of Mello. They took down everyone. He was about to take down Mello, but he didn't want to write down his name. He found out his name, Mihal Kale or something like that. But that hesitation gave one of Mello's goons the opportunity to actually shoot Chief Yagami. Even though he was wearing a bulletproof vest, he was shot so many times, but he still wouldn't let go of Death Note. In the hospital, he was dying, and he was relieved because when he looked at Blight, he saw his lifespan, and if he didn't, then he would have been 100% sure that he was Kira. So now his conscience was clear. He was happy, frankly, even though he was dying. Light put up another Oscar-worthy performance, acting devastated and everything like that. And in the end, the chief died, which sucks. Mello, he got away, but they know his name, so we'll see how that goes. And Death Note went back to Sido. So right now they just have Misa's Death Note and Light's Death Note. So I don't know where it's gonna go from here, honestly, because even though he said he's gonna work with Near, does he still want to take down Mello since he doesn't have Death Note and not necessarily a threat right now? Or I don't know. Anyways, one way to find out. Let's dive into it. Here we go.
What do you make of all this? I'm interested to hear what your thoughts are on this case.
The current Kira is foolish and overconfident, not to mention unusually cooperative with the task force. So much so that I suspect he's working hand in hand with them.
You think so?
That would make the second L and Kira
Yeah, that makes sense.
one and the same person.
What? That can't be.
Well,
Are you
figured it
serious?
out.
Yes, I am. Having said that, I'll admit that I'm only 7% certain.
This is more than
Don't worry,
3%.
Commander Rester. Making assumptions is part of any investigation.
There have been less crimes lately in Japan and around the world. It's because of Kira. My daddy told me that if you do something bad, your name will be written on the
name,
internet
please.
and Kira will kill you.
Come on, I don't have all day. How am I supposed to file this report without your name?
Shit.
Give me a break.
Please
know my name.
Leave me alone, or I'll put your names on the internet!
I could kind of see, the benefit of Kira, but once he started going after, like, small crimes, that's where we part ways.
Good evening. It is my honor to be appointed by Kira as his spokesman. This is not a hoax, it's the absolute truth. I realize that there will be many people
Did,
who
like,
might
really?
try to have me killed now.
Use him?
But trying to capture Kira is an unforgivable crime. If you happen to know
If anybody deserves to be killed by Kira, it's this guy.
Does Light actually like it, or
What he said was that it was going to be some sort of international announcement.
that's
You don't
cool.
do anything but watch TV, do you?
What?
He's just hanging out with him now.
Good morning. I'm gonna try to keep this brief.
No way.
What?
The United States will no longer oppose Kira.
Oh damn.
Those cowards!
I've done it. I've even brought America to its knees.
What the hell is he
Yes, he
talking about?
has.
Because of Kira, war and conflict have ceased to exist. Criminal organizations are in a state of ruin,
Like, even if
not
he's
only in
wrong,
the United States, but in all free
like,
nations.
Anyone who defies Kira head-on will be killed.
The bad
That is a fact.
and the
we
good.
are not
The good
acknowledging
outweighs the
Kira
bad,
as a
I
symbol of
guess.
justice. We are simply saying that, as a country, we will not take any actions against it.
Do you guys ever think that maybe Kira isn't completely evil?
What? What kind of question is that,
He's not,
Matsuda?
but
I've been thinking about it, and part of me just doesn't believe that he is.
So now you think Kira is justice too?
I don't really know. But I think that Kira's trying to fight evil and change the world in his own way. And
in his
well,
own messed
the
up
world's
way.
become a
But
good place for people who live honest lives, so...
you like
You're wrong,
loving
Matsuda.
that.
People are only afraid of losing their own lives. How can you think that's real peace?
I understand that. Believe me, I know that as well as you. It's just that I can also understand
But
the
isn't
other
that
side.
peace
I can
better
see why
than
all those people call Kira a
no
savior.
peace at all?
I want to catch him. It's just that I can't completely hate him either. I guess I must be crazy or something, huh?
No, you're not crazy. You're normal.
You too, Light? What are you talking about?
I'm sure that on some level, Kira probably knows that what he's doing is evil. But he'll try to change the world
Better
even as a
not laugh
martyr
out
at
loud,
the cost of his
dude.
soul. That's his brand
They
of
can
justice.
see you now.
I bet that's what's going through Kira's mind. Anyway, we shouldn't be arguing about it. Good or evil, it's not our call. All we have to think about is catching him.
What exactly is that? Oh, that's Misa, right? It's not Misa. Who is that?
So you're alive.
Oh, Mello.
Mello, welcome.
Drop your weapon!
Ooh, you got burned. That's what you get.
Everyone, please put away your guns. Having a shootout here would achieve nothing.
Sir, with all due respect, Mello is the one who killed our
Does he want to work with
Please don't make me say it
Near
again.
because he's angry with
Remember that our primary objective is
Kira.
still to catch Kira. Killing Mello right now will do nothing to benefit our investigation.
All right.
I've pretty much figured out who Kira is, and it's mostly thanks to everything you've done.
Shut up, Near! I'm not just a tool for you to use in order to solve your puzzles, you know.
Mello, if you really want to shoot me, then go ahead and do it.
I don't think he will.
Stop! If you shoot him, then the rest of us will have no choice but to shoot you too. What will it solve if both of you die? That's just what Kira wants.
I came to take back that photograph you have.
Of course. I got it from the orphanage. There was only one, and no copies have been made. I've already gone ahead and dealt with everyone who knows your face, both inside and outside Whammy's house. They'll keep quiet. I can't say
I wonder why
100%
he
for
would actually
certain,
give
but
it
it
to
shouldn't
him.
be possible for you to be killed by the notebook.
Will they or won't
Let's
they
get one thing
work
straight.
together?
I have no intention of working together with you on this.
Yes,
not.
I know.
At the same time, I can't just take my photo and leave. That wouldn't be right, so I'll settle my debt.
The killer notebook. It belongs to a Shinigami. Whoever touches it is able to see a god of death.
I guess
crazy.
that's
Who the hell
useful.
would believe in something like that?
I would. I believe him completely. What good would it do for him to tell an outrageous lie like that?
Also, some of the rules written inside are actually fake.
That's all I can tell you for now.
That's the most important rule information they gave me was about the rule.
Rules. There's no doubt that the notebook can cause heart attacks and control its victims to a degree. As for burning it or tearing it up, the notebook still exists, and there's no way to confirm the rule.
Wait, how does he even know about the rules, though? Did he get that information from L? Because he never saw the death note, did he?
The false rule must be the one that states a person will die if he doesn't write a name within 13 days. Giovanni, please set up a connection to L.
Yes?
L, I thought you should know that we caught Mello. But he escaped soon afterwards. We were able to interrogate him for a while.
He didn't really escape, did he? You let him get away, am I right?
No. We tried to restrain him, but he was too quick. Anyway, Mello mentioned that there was some sort of Shinigami attached to the notebook. Have you been able to confirm the existence of such a creature?
Yes. I can tell you for a fact that Shinigami do exist. I
Talking
didn't share
about
that
me?
information with you at the beginning because I was certain you would never believe me.
I would like to ask the Shinigami a few questions.
Forget it, I'm not up for that.
The thing that's bothering me the most about this is the issue of those rules written in the notebook. I have reason to believe that one of them is fake.
A fake rule?
Yes. Al, I'd be interested to hear your thoughts on this. Out of all the rules, which do you think is the fake?
Guess he's gonna have to go along with Near.
By process of elimination, the obvious choice would be the one stating that the owner of a notebook will die if they don't write a new name in it every 13 days.
He did the same thing with L.
I thought you might say so. I've reached the same conclusion. I see. You have a Shinigami there with you?
Yes.
Is that so? I think I'm beginning to get the picture. In other words, Kira is there in the room, and he's making the Shinigami lie on his behalf.
Whoa, this guy's good. He nailed it.
Imagine he said that out loud.
So what if the Shinigami is lying and the rule is fake? It doesn't really change anything, does it?
Yes, it does. It means that Light's incarceration would be meaningless. The rule says you die if you don't continue writing names. But
Yeah,
if
but
that's
his
false,
father didn't
being
see
alive
him,
after
right?
more than 13 days in confinement wouldn't really prove anything.
I mean, saw his lifespan, so.
But even if that's true, it doesn't mean he's guilty. Besides, there's no way that Light can be Kira. Before he passed away, the deputy director himself was able to confirm that he didn't have a notebook.
Exactly.
Here's a problem. I suggest we verify the rule this way. I will volunteer to write down Mello's real name in the notebook. Of course, that means he'll die. If I also die 13 days later...
He's not gonna write down Mello's name. He just wants the death
Either way,
note.
it's a gamble I'm quite willing to make.
What? So
And
this
he
is
knows
just
that
a game to him?
Light might give him the
Testing and
death note
confirming the
because he wants
13-day rule can
Mello
only
dead.
benefit the Kira investigation. And other than my possible death, there would be no drawbacks. I'm willing to put my life on the line if it will help us solve the case.
If I answer him based on my feelings alone, it'll only make me look worse to everyone. Could you please wait for a moment? We need to discuss your suggestion.
It's a tough call. Mello killed the deputy director. If Near is willing, I wouldn't stop him.
I'm against the idea myself. I don't believe that Kira's hiding among us. We can't use the notebook, no matter what happens.
We should respect the deputy director's wishes to the end. I feel the same. I'm opposed to the test.
Near, we've talked it over and we can't allow you to use the notebook like that.
I had a feeling you might say so. No matter. Just one last question before I go. To the members of the Japanese task force, was there ever a point in the investigation where the second L was suspected to be Kira, even if the suspicions were later dropped? If you've been listening to our conversation so far and have any intention of helping my investigation and taking down Kira, then call the number I'm about to give you. Day or night, I will answer. The choice is up to you.
Just trying to turn
There's
him
no way that
into
Light
each
could
other.
be Kira. No, it's more like I don't want to believe he's Kira. But if the 13-day rule is fake, then we really can't say for sure that he's innocent.
What about the chief?
This could change everything.
Near. I have to kill him.
Hello?
This is Kira.
Is this a joke?
If you want proof, I can read out a list of people that I'm going to punish tomorrow. That way you can check it and make your final decision afterwards. Mr. President, I am very grateful that you and your country have sympathized with me, but I'm afraid even that much isn't enough. The SBK is still trying to catch me despite your recent announcement. I want you to stop them immediately and formally disband them.
Interesting.
At the same time, I want you to use the American police, the CIA, the FBI, and all other law enforcement organizations at your disposal to find out where the SPK members are currently hiding. As soon as you've found their base of operations, I want you to forward that information to a third party. I will give you this contact shortly. Mr. President,
I'm guessing he's gonna have to
whether
do
you
it.
live a long life or not is up to you. Don't forget that.
I understand.
The 13-day rule, huh?
So they're just gonna forget that the chief said that he wasn't light.
I can tell exactly what
that light wasn't Kira.
and what's bothering you. Between you and me, you should go ahead and do what you think is right. I didn't trust L to begin with. I never did, to be honest.
Yeah.
I didn't sign up to join the Kira task force because Light was running it. I joined because I wanted to work with you.
E-Day. All right. I'll see if I can contact Near without letting Light know.
Shit.
Okay. I'll make sure that no one knows what you're doing. You can count on me.
Guess they're gonna have to kill those two.
This is really bad. Turn on the TV. It's Demigawa.
Please go.
This is Demigawa Live.
Oh, okay.
My comrades and I have finally pinpointed the hideout of the evil organization bent on trying to catch our beloved god Kira. We now have the building completely surrounded.
Yeah.
Right
The
now, our
Abyss
enemies
4.
appear to be hiding within the
SPK?
building, but they won't be able to hide from us for long. Behold the power of the people, the power of justice!
As soon as Near escapes, I'm gonna write his name in the notebook. Don't worry, Light. I won't let you down.
At this rate, we'll be dragged outside unless we stop them somehow.
What can they do though?
What's going on, Near? Could it be that this is some sort of plot by Mello to finish off the SPK?
No, surely it couldn't be that
You
the
could tell by
SPK's
his voice
security
that
was
Light's
so
happy.
lax that even a normal
Maybe
citizen
because
could find out where
know
it
his
was
voice now,
located.
but
Damn it. He's lying through his teeth.
try to hide it a little bit, like. So guys, that was Death Note episode 30. So Mello, he told Near about, obviously he wanted his photo because now they know his name, but he also in return gave the Near information regarding the rules being fake, which obviously is a game changer. So even before that, Near suspected Light, or the second L, to be Kira. One thing I'm not 100% sure of is, does he know the identity of the second L? Does he know it's Light? He's just keeping it to himself or not? Because at first I thought that he didn't get any information from L before he died. But how the hell did he know about the rules to begin with? Like all Mello told him was that there is a fake rule, but he didn't tell him which one it was, and Near was going through all the rules. Near was going through all the rules, so is it common knowledge now because the task force had a death note, or I'm not sure. But anyways, Near, he might have made a mistake by challenging Light, telling him that he knows that there is a fake rule and that it's most likely the 13-day rule, and that he knows about Shinigamis, and also in the end saying that was there ever a point in the investigation that the second L was under suspicion of being Kira, and if so, you guys can call me night or day. Pretty much turning everyone, or trying to turn everyone against Light. As we saw, Aizawa is now having doubts and he's thinking about calling, or he said he's gonna call Near and tell him about Light and the suspicion that he has over him. But that might have been a mistake, because we saw the US government and the president saying that they're no longer gonna try to pursue Kira, because of, you know, the crime rate has dropped drastically around the world. Even if he doesn't agree with the methods, they're not going to pursue him. So the SBK, the organization that Near is in, doesn't really have any backing from the government. So Light, he called, asked Kira, telling the president that I'm glad that you have sympathy for my cause, but I'm gonna need you to actually do more than what you've already done, and you're gonna have to find out the location of the SBK and actually pass that information on to me. We also have that crazy guy, Demigawa, I think that's his name, the guy who runs Sakura TV, now in full support of Kira, saying that we oppose of anyone who tries to interfere with Kira. I wonder if I don't think he has any backing from Light, but I also think that Light is not going to interfere or do anything to him, even if he doesn't really necessarily like it. He's not going to try to do anything to people who actually support him, so I guess that's why he's staying out of it. And anyways, they got the location, so I guess Light did transfer that information to Demigawa about the location of the SBK, and then he broadcast that information to everyone, and now there's a whole bunch of civilians trying to actually get into the building that Near is in right now, destroying it, and they want to bring him to, you know, justice. And Light, he had to call Near and he had to rub it in, you know. Even I could tell, like, from his voice that he was happy, and so did Near. So it's definitely going to be interesting to see what's going to happen now. Is he going to have to turn himself in, which would be certain death? I don't see that happening, at least not now. But how will he escape? There's got to be like another exit or something, right? And will the rest of the people turn on Kira, the members of the task force, considering already Aizawa and that other guy are starting to wonder if, you know, Light is Kira. The only thing I have an issue with is I understand they had the suspicion before, and now that the 13 days rule is most likely fake, that means it might be Kira. I mean, Light might be Kira. But since the chief, before he died, he's like, you're not Kira, I can see your lifespan, so that's pretty much proof that he's not Kira. So if I were in their position, I wouldn't assume Light after that, right? Even though we know better, but I'm trying to say, like, from their point of view. I don't know. I guess once a suspect, always a suspect. So yeah, it'll be pretty interesting to see if anyone else tries to go against him. He sort of has support from, what's his name, Matsuda, saying that he wants to bring him in, but he still can see or understand where Kira's coming from. Even if he's not doing things right, he still means to do good in the world. So if you want to check out the next episode, you can right now on patreon.com. Link is in the description. But as always, hit me in the comments. Let me know what you think. Like and subscribe. Till next time, guys. Take it easy.